Hello and welcome, fans of fans. Harley here. Here we have another acquisition we recently picked up at a different thrift store than we normally go to. This is called the Edison Deluxe Fan. It is our first Edison oscillating tabletop fan. In fact, I didn't even know these things existed. I thought, well, maybe it's a Sanyo rebadge or something. If it is, I don't know what. Because I took the motor, I took it completely to bits, and I followed my stringent diet of never filming anything before. Sigh. But yeah, this I took it apart and it appears to have a Robbins & Myers motor. I know that's like next to impossible. I'm just saying from old R&M fans that I've taken apart before. It's actually pretty much the same design. From best I can tell, this is from like 1982 or so, and there's a bunch of numbers on the base. I don't know what they are. It's probably a model number and a date code, but it's like blah 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 82. So I'm assuming 1982. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. Bo Mitchell. But anyway, when I got it, it wouldn't even run. Like legit, would not spin. I push the high button and I get a high volume hum. I push the low button, I get a low volume hum. So I took it apart. The gearbox was full of what appeared to be something mixed between concrete and tile grout, and it looks like they also oiled it with silicone caulk. So, needless to say, this thing came to bits. Well, after it came to bits, I put everything that would fit through the ultrasonic and then through the dishwasher with simple green and nice hot water. So it's like brand new. There was still plastic film on the base there by the power buttons. Piano keys, if you will, and there's not a scratch on it. It's like brand new. I have no idea why the motor was so foobar, but yet the rest of the fan is brand new, so who knows. Anyhow, without further ado, it's still not perfect, still working in these bearings because they needed a cup of oil in each one. So I soaked all the old oil out of the felt washer with degreaser, and then I put some new zoom spout in, and I put some new white lithium grease in the gearbox. So the Oscillator works again. It did not at first. Of course, the whole thing didn't at first. What am I saying? But anyhow, without further ado, here is high. Now you'll notice there's not a whole lot of, fan noise. It's just air movement. It's because it's incredibly quiet. I mean, I'm standing here behind the camera and I can feel the air blowing my hair around. I'm sure you can hear it through the microphone because I don't have a, windsock on it or anything. But it's across the basement about 30 feet away. We have a Lakewood second generation S223, and the blades are slowly turning on it all the way 30 feet away over there. Okay. Here is medium, or as Edison apparently calls it, 2. So there's 2. Okay, even quieter. Still feel a lot of air, but not as much. 1/low. And just like so many fans we've gotten recently, low is like ultra low. In fact, if you spin your eyes fast enough, you can almost catch the blades as they're turning. Now while on low, I'll activate the Oscillator, which is simply pressing down the button just like any other desk fan. And also look how far it turns. Plus that's adjustable. I'll get to that in a moment. Yeah, I'm sitting here looking at it, and there is a couple of the fins that I need to straighten a little bit on the front guard. A couple of the wires are a little bent, but that's probably because I dropped it on the floor. Alright, so let's do the medium. And then high. You can hear just a little bit more blade noise now. Oh, it's going to blow the potted plant off the shelf over there. Alright, now let me show you what I meant. Remember the Panasonic 5-way oscillator? Well, this has a similar mechanism. The entire oscillator mechanism is mounted on like sort of a plastic sled. The whole thing, the motor and everything, it's mounted on like this plastic sled. So you can customize the arc of oscillation, so to speak, that this thing produces. And I've got Mr. Bandy here again, who's helping out. How are you, Mr. Bandy? Is that right? Okay. But yeah, I mean, you can, wherever you want to turn it, you can. And now it's going to oscillate like, it's going to look all the way over towards the cabinets there. Yep, see, there it goes. Well, there you have it. The spin down time still has a lot to be desired, but it's a hell of a lot further than not moving at all. Alright, hit that like button right now. Please don't forget. Also, if you're not subscribed, please consider doing so. And make sure your notifications are enabled, because like we've said a couple of videos now, we are attempting to put one out per day. We're going to try that. It's going to be impossible, but we're going to try it. Just for you guys. So, share this video out. Do what you can to help us promote it, because we've spent a long time without any videos, and we're trying really hard to get back into things, and we're trying to make up for disappointing our audience for being gone. So, anyhow, without further ado, I'm going to end this video. There'll be another one tomorrow. Stay tuned for it, and have a great day. Says Bandy.